Good to see you. Today we are talking through solo after 50, navigating a gray divorce. 1/4 of people getting divorced now is over 50. The divorce rate among people 50 plus doubled between 1990 and 2010. So after a gray divorce, women experience a 45% drop in their standard of living, men a 21% reduction. So we're going to sort through a few key issues as you're planning your new future. And the first piece of advice you have, Brent, is that they need to revisit their estate plan. Why is that?
Correct, because essentially, your spouse is set up to handle a lot of the decisions for you. Okay, who gets your assets? What happens if you get sick or you need some medical decisions. So it is important to handle this immediately, to put that new person in place to handle those decisions. And so, meeting with your attorney, financial advisor, you need to get all those ducks in a row to make sure that your new wishes would be respected.
Right. Next, you suggest examining your retirement and pension plans.
Correct. So you're going to split things. A lot of times it's going to be 50-50 if you've been married that long. And so you need to make sure you're getting what you're entitled to. And so navigating that and all the paperwork that's responsible to get those assets transferred, that all it can be quite a project. So working with a professional to handle that stuff is very important.
Mm-hmm. And next, you say you need to determine how your Social Security benefits will be affected. And this is really important because so many retirees rely on those benefits.
Correct. And a lot of people aren't getting what they actually deserve. So if you're married over 10 years or more, you are eligible to pull Social Security from your spouse. Not pull it from them per se, but you're able to claim it against them. And so by doing so, you may be entitled to a higher amount. And so with every client that we meet with, that's one of the questions we ask is, were you married? If so, was it over 10 years? Then we're going to do our research and make sure we claim Social Security the right way so you can get the highest benefit.
Right, so important. Next, you suggest people take a closer look at their health insurance and life insurance.
Correct. So a lot of couples, they're going to have essentially both people on one plan. Okay.
Mhm.
So then once you separate, you need to find a new healthcare plan. I've seen a lot of clients who have had term insurance through their spouse's employer. That's a very typical benefit in large companies. So you may be losing a term policy, you may be losing your healthcare policy. You're going to want to review these things and make sure that you get them in order. Make
Mhm.
sure you're covered.
Mhm. And next, you advise surrounding yourself with friends and supporters, and one of those people should probably be a financial advisor. Why is that?
So it's going to be a really difficult time. We've helped a lot
Yeah.
of clients through this. So it's emotionally draining. It can be, just a bad, great time in their life. And so what's
Mhm.
important to have is an advocate who's on your side, who's navigated people through this before. So it's very important to find yourself the friends and family, but I would also say hire a professional and so they can help you navigate this stuff.
Right. Absolutely. It's so hard to make these kinds of decisions when you're going
Sure.
through such an emotionally draining process. Well said. Brent, if somebody is going through a divorce or maybe they know someone who is, what's the best way to get a hold of you with questions?
614-430-8383. And then you can also go to young.wm.com. And we'd love to have you come in.
All right. Brent, thank you.